Scorpio, and welcome to your mid-June tarot reading. I can't do the weeklies because my house has been renovated, and I have to say, Scorpio, you've almost got identical reading to Taurus, which is really interesting, and the cards are shuffled. It doesn't work that way. Definitely a really big emotional theme. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 cards that represent your emotions, 1 mind card and 2 majors, the World card and the Temperance card, and I've just turned and you've got the Knight of Cups as well here. So I don't think you're in your best place right now, Scorpio. These 2 cards together represent feeling a bit stuck, okay? You might be a bit confused, you might feel quite trapped in limited circumstances. It might be emotional, it might be financial, but you feel unable to break out. Now, the 8 of Swords is a state of mind, but sometimes our state of minds feel very real, and there's reasons why we cannot leave circumstances that we're in, okay? But you're a bit confused, you might have more than one choice, and you're feeling a bit stuck and a bit limited, okay? The way out the 8 of Swords is always the 10 of Swords, okay? Which is a leap of faith, a leap into the unknown. And it's so funny because it's what Scorpio fears the most, but it's what you want the most as well, because the Scorpio soul hungers for that change and for that passion. But what we fear and what we want are very, very similar things, okay? So what you want is the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is a card of joy. It's a very, very light card. It's a bit emotional celebration, not feeling all bogged down. So you do not want to be feeling like this 8 of Swords anymore. You want to have emotional expression, emotional freedom. And what's helping you get the 3 of Cups is the 10 of Cups. So if you're doing any cross-watching for Taurus, identical cards. Different down here, but identical here. The 10 of Cups is the rainbow card. So literally after storms and after difficult times, we get that rainbow. We get the fresh air. We get the joy. And this 10 of Cups is a card that's supporting you for the rest of the month. It talks of a happy conclusion to some emotional or some financial issue. And I always say emotional or financial because they're very often linked, okay? Now your challenge is the 2 of Cups, okay? So there might be some relationship issue that's maybe stopping you feeling this total joy. And this Knight of Cups is turned up as well. I'm going to clarify this too. Yeah, the 2 of Cups comes with the 10 of Wands. So there might be a little bit of a stuck, oppressive love energy around you. And even some of you might want to go down new pathways, Scorpio, but there's reasons why you can't. Okay? And you're feeling a little bit stuck. There's a desire to break out and break free. Who wouldn't want to break away from the 10 of Wands? So the 10 of Wands with the 2 of Cups can speak, you might even be loving someone that's not karmically free to join you. Or you might be in that situation, Scorpio, okay? Or your relationship is at a stage where everything's bogged down. So it's pretty clear that your joy might be coming from a whole new different direction this month. If any of you are in a really, really happy relationship, the 10 of Wands is nearly over because he's got a destination in mind and he's about to put these wands down, okay? So it might be the 10 of Cups is a happy conclusion to this quite oppressive energy of the 10 of Wands. In your relationship house, you've got the World card. The World card, again, it's the last card in the whole deck, which means you've worked through every single major arcana. And I bet it feels like that as well sometimes. Like the World card would be all the final bits of a jigsaw puzzle when everything starts to make sense, okay? I'm trying to clarify it. It's a really, really good card to have in your relationship house because it's a completion card, which means that 10 of Wands is completing. Something is moving, so something else can happen because it comes with the 6 of Discs. The 6 of Discs is about authentic dialogue. All the earth energies in astrology mean authenticity. So I bring in the same to my tarot, okay? There's a dialogue that needs to happen here, Scorpio, with someone. And maybe that's what will complete things and help you to put these 10 of Wands down. So some sort of authenticity, some sort of reciprocity can happen between you and another. Now, in your money and work, you've got the King of Cups. And if I'm not right, you've got the Ace of Cups there the last time. And I thought, oh, moving towards some bringing love into work and work into love. Okay, the King of Cups could represent meeting someone at work. It could do, okay? Now, you're only dipping your toe in, or someone's only dipping their toe in with you. If this is not about a romantic opportunity, this is about you really being in your emotional depth, Scorpio, which is what you represent. That, you know, those deep, deep waters, and trying to arrange your life in a way that you're your own master. I mean, that is heaven on earth these days, and we can work in a way that we love, okay? There's something like that going on. I'm going to clarify this King of Cups for you. What does the King of Cups mean in money and work? This could be someone you're meeting, yeah, as well. Or you're just beginning to become this master of your own destiny. You know, clarified with the Strength card. This is making me laugh. Some of you are definitely meeting someone at work here, by the way. I've seen it in your last reading. And you've been asked to overcome a little bit. It can be overcoming lust, overcoming fears, learning to master yourself. If it's nothing like that, then you've been asked to overcome your limited sense of self and move on to become that King of Cups, that master of your destiny and your emotional depths, okay? Because that's exactly what you stand for. And at a soul level, you've got the Ace of Cups. I mean, I can't imagine a better card to get there, because our soul level is our core, and your cup's running over with this love and this joy. Again, this could easily represent a whole new emotional new beginning for you. And boy, do I like this emotional new beginning. Or you're living closer and closer with that fierce love, with your true destiny. And that's why you're getting the King of Cups for the Strength card, overcoming a lot of that limited sense of self, that low self-esteem, taming the lion and getting that backbone straight and owning your destiny. Now the outcome is the Temperance card. This is when your mind and your heart come into unity, and you're no longer dominated by your emotions or your mind. You've got this perfect harmony. And this is a love reading. This is the Alchemist, the Temperance card. It's about two people, when they come together, create something more than they would apart. Because there's some people who just shouldn't be in a relationship, and there's some relationships that create this amazing alchemy where two people can move forward as a stronger unit I don't know which one this is for, but in the Temperance card, she doesn't spill a single drop. She stands in the middle of the water and she's got this perfect balance, and there's something about your reading which is saying the same. It's like you're moving into these really, really still waters, and I absolutely love seeing that for you. There might be these 10 of Wands that need to be put down around a relationship, but with the World card and the 6 of Discs, it's sort of guaranteed that that's going to happen. And there's a huge awakening going on because you've got the Judgment card. This is rising from the dead, owning and claiming your power. You and Taurus definitely got the readings of the whole mid-month, by the way. A lot of emotional joy, complexes around relationships, but so much joy within you. And I love seeing that for you, Scorpio. Okay, I'll speak to you later. Bye.